going on, guys? Give me 2 seconds here. We're going to talk about emails. All right, there we go. Hey, what's going on? All right, so Yuri Elkaim here, just in case you didn't know. A question I often get asked is, how often should I email my email list? So if you have an email list, which you should, because if you have a lot of social followers or any community of people on another platform, remember that you don't really own that asset, right? So it's really important to move Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever, subscribers, followers into your email list, so at least you can have an ongoing communication with them, because it's very important to be top of mind for your audience and be able to control that conversation, or at least control that asset. Not that you control the people, but at least you have an asset that you have some degree of control over, instead of like Instagram or Facebook owning that. So let's say you have an email list, whether it's 50 people, 500, 5 million, doesn't matter. How often should you email them? Here's a rule of thumb. The more often you email them, the more money you're going to make, okay? So it's a really simple rule of thumb. The more you email, the more money you're going to make. Now, the question is, well, why don't you email more often? And the answer is, I don't want people to unsubscribe, and or I don't know what to send. So I'm going to create some other videos for you guys about exactly like what to send out. So that'll give you a bit more perspective on that and a bit more guidance, but just keep it simple. At the minimum, I'd recommend one time a week, minimum. Because the thing is, like, there's so much stuff coming into people's inboxes nowadays, and a lot of health experts don't want to be just, another spammer. They don't want to be caught in the noise. But the reality is, if you're not top of mind in your prospects' minds, they're not going to choose you when they need your help most. Most people are not going to do the thing you want them to do. They're not going to buy. They're not going to work with you now. Most people are going to do it later, usually 90 days to 18 months. Statistically, that's what the research shows. So the importance of email nurture is massive, because the big opportunity in all of our businesses is in the long tail. So if you don't have a consistent way of nurturing and adding value to your audience via email, then you're less likely to have more of those people work with you. So minimum needs to be once a week, right? I'd recommend ideally 3 times a week. And depending on the nature of your business, I've got, in my other business that we sold, or many other businesses that are a bit more promotion based, which is not necessarily what I'd recommend, email like 7 times a week. So there's a reason for that, right? The more emails they send, the more money they make. Now, in the context of a coaching business, for let's say you have 1 offer or 2 offers, you have to consider, like, what is the mix? How am I going to send valuable content, or not content, but valuable emails to people? It doesn't have to be how-to content. It could be you sharing a story, you gathering some kind of insight from something that happened in your life yesterday and sharing that. I think it's important to really think of 2 things. Number 1, the more you email people, the more money you're going to make, as we talked about, but also the more goodwill you add to your audience, you're building up that goodwill bank account. And when you do have an ask, they're more likely to take action, because there's a sense of reciprocity, where you've just given, and now you're making an ask, which, by the way, is going to help them, because they're probably going to take the next step to possibly work with you. What's up, the Fizzbit? Good to have you guys here. So minimum once a week. I think the ideal cadence is 3 times a week, and whatever that is, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, whatever cadence you want. And I'll give you one more idea here. Is to give each of those days a theme. So maybe it's Motivation Mondays, or Wednesday Wins, FAQ Fridays, Strategy Saturdays, like whatever's going to make sense for you. But in terms of giving yourself like placeholders that are going to help you make the delivery of that content very easy, it's just easy to theme your days, so that you're like, oh, cool, Monday is motivation based, Wednesday I'm going to share a client win, and now you don't have to overthink the whole thing. So anyways, I'm sharing this with you because we're in the process of building out an amazing new nurture module for our clients, because that's where the big opportunity is, right? So just sharing a couple insights with you guys around that topic. If you want help with this stuff, if you want help getting clients, you know the deal. That's what we do. We're the best at doing this for health experts who want to get clients and grow their businesses online. If that's you, and you're at a point now where you're like, you know what, dude, I got to make this happen. I got to grow my business. I got to grow my revenue. I need help because what I'm doing right now isn't quite working, then hit me up in the DMs, wherever those are, and send me a message. Let's have a chat to see if we might be able to help. All right, guys, hope you have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Hey, what's going on? Yuri back with you. Listen, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, listen, if you want to get more clients, if you want to grow your online coaching business, your virtual health practice, and you want to do so in a way where you bring in a flood of clients, not just by hope and pray and posting on social media all day long, or spending so much time creating content no one ever sees. If you're sick and tired of all that stuff, we have a better way. It's called the Perfect Client Pipeline. And I'd love to tell you all about it and show exactly how it works in our business and in the thousands of clients who are all health practitioners and coaches, and how it's worked in their businesses. Collectively, it's generating more than $100 million in revenue for our clients. And I have no doubts it could help you as well. If you'd like access to this free training, then click the link below in the description. Do that right now. I promise you, it'll be the best use of your time, way better than the latest show on Netflix or whatever it is you're watching. Because if you're here and you're a health practitioner or coach, and you're serious about taking the reins of your business, becoming better at marketing, understanding how to sell in a way that is serving, not salesy, then these are skills you can develop no matter where you are, because you've already done the hard work. You're already great at what you do. I want to help you fill the gap so you can get your message in front of more people. And that's what the Perfect Client Pipeline is going to help you do. So click the link in the description, enjoy the training today. And listen, like if you like the training and you like our help, then you can always book in a call with one of our coaches to see how we might be able to help you if you want even faster results. Sound good? So again, click the link below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.